Alright, so here we go. First video of the series, When Purpose is Unknown, Abuse is Inevitable. The first one is, what's the purpose of a job? The purpose of a job isn't really for you to just make money. That job actually hired you because they were able to give you an interview. So inside of you, they were able to see a set of skill sets that will complement the purpose and the mission of that company. So you actually have a set of skills that they hired you for, and they were hoping that when they hired you that you can use those skills, and the more you use those skills, you develop those skills for skill sets to help better the company in the process, hire you to a different level because your skill sets have improved. So when you start going to work now, don't focus on how much money you're making, and don't focus on the downside of the clientele or the negative parts of your job. Look at it from this point. They're paying you to make sure that you improve yourself to the best person that you can be. So every morning, especially this morning, when you wake up this morning, when you go to work, say, all right, so what are my skill sets? Why did these people hire me? What were the things that they saw in me that made them decide that it was a great, that I would actually compliment them? And you'll begin to find that those is you actually have a set of skills, and you definitely have a personality that they need for that job. So use your skill sets and develop your skill sets. And once your skill sets will continue to develop, they'll get big enough to where they would have to give you promotion because your skill sets are to a higher level, to where they know that your value has enhanced. And that's how you get your raise. So don't really look at it from the money standpoint, but also look at it from the point of, how can you transmutate your skill sets at your job to being a better person for your family and at home and amongst your friends? Because your job should complement you becoming a better person, and you being a better person should complement your job. Here's a great example that I use. So I used to, actually I kind of still do. I work there whenever I get free time, but I work at the Gaylord Palms here in Orlando, and I'm a bellman. Now, at first I started off as valet, and then they got a chance to see that I had a system. Like, I'm a systems guy. I understand how systems work. So I was able to put a system in place to where the points of the Gaylord Palms went up as far as customer service, from the time that the guests pull up to the drive-through to get their luggage unloaded and to get their car valeted, even to when they go inside. It was an easy experience. So they got a chance to see that, and they're like, look, this guy has a set of skills that we can really use, so let's bring him inside and make him a bellman, and let's see what he does from that. And from that point, I started, I kind of got a little too busy for the job, so I still work there. So if you ever get to the Gaylord Palms, you may see me there. So if you see me there, don't be afraid to say hi, wave to me, and I'll definitely have time to have a conversation with you if we're not too busy. But the purpose of me telling you this is because when you go to work, your job should have a purpose, and the purpose of you going to work should be for you to become a better person. Every job that we work is all customer service. The purpose of all companies is to see a problem and develop a solution and serve the solution to the clientele. So when you look at your life, your personal life is a business. You are actually a brand, and you don't even know it, but you are actually a brand. So when you start to realize how important it is to make sure that you give it everything you got, and you give the best of your abilities to every job that you have, then you will develop the skill sets to where you can become independent, and you can start working on your own. You can start developing your own business, and then you can make money, and you can apply your skill sets and employ your skill sets to make sure that your skill sets start making money for you. So that's the first one. So the first one is, when purpose is unknown, abuse is inevitable. So that's the purpose of your job. Your purpose of your job is to help you sustain a livable income, but in the same breath is to help you become a better person. So I hope that's what you're going to work for. And if you're not, now you have a great reason to go to work. So when you wake up this morning, go to work, have fun, work on your skill sets, and watch how life changes. You just have to look at life just a little different. Don't look at it from the point of, oh, I hate being here, because you just don't understand your purpose. So your purpose for that job is to make sure that you become a better person, and your job is there to help you develop a higher level of skill set. So that way you can be more compatible for them. All right, this is Big Mike the Messenger. This is the first video. I am going to drop another one pretty soon. So just stay tuned. So once again, look, I do apologize for not being able to drop a video last week, but please hit like, hit share, leave a comment, And if there's a purpose that you want to understand, if it's something that I'm aware of, then I'll make sure I drop the video for it. But talk to you soon.